Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Now today something a little bit different. Obviously there's no football matches going on until Saturday, so I thought what I'd do is I'd do one of 3 videos which I'm going to put out. So this video is based on my EFL Championship, League 1 and League 2 fantasy football team. I'll go through the players which I've got and we'll see how well I do come the end of the season. Then either tomorrow or Thursday I'll have the video of League 1 table predictions. It's just about finding time really, and then I'll have to do the Championship as well, so bear with me, I will get it done. I've got my League 1 prediction sorted, I just need to record it. Championship, I'm in the middle of that, so bear with me, I will get it done. But let's get straight into this then. So hopefully by now you can see my team. So obviously I've got Messier in goal, then I've got Helik and Ampadu, with Sammy Schmodix if he does stay at Blackburn Rovers, and Sariki Dembele, and then obviously Alfie May at striker along with Ellis Sims. So let's start off with the goalkeeper, Leeds United's Messier. This was a tough one for me. Obviously last season he was able to keep clean sheets, which encourages me to put him in. I think overall in the Championship he is one of the best keepers. You've got the likes of James Trafford at Burnley, but I think Messier, especially with a start against Portsmouth, should be able to keep a clean sheet in that one. Should be able to get quite a few points as well. And maybe I should put him as captain instead of Alfie May. I'm not too sure. We've also then got Helik, who's now competing in League 1 with Huddersfield, and I'm quite surprised that Huddersfield have still kept him. Obviously, there were rumours of him leaving, some rumours of him joining Birmingham, but he has stayed with the club. Whether that will be the outcome come the end of August, who knows, but he's a very good defender for League 1. Huddersfield very fortunate to keep him. And I think against Peterborough are a strong side, but I think Huddersfield may just be able to scrape a 1-0 there. And then we've also got Ethan Ampadu. I've chosen him based on the fact that he plays for Leeds, but also has the game against Portsmouth, where Portsmouth will be up for the fight, don't get me wrong, but I feel like, well, Leeds should be able to keep a clean sheet there and get the result. Ethan Ampadu, good on his day. Whether he's as reliable as putting him in for a whole season in a fantasy football league, I'm not too sure. I think I might have to make some transfers there. Then we've got Sammy Schmodix, Blackburn Rovers. Obviously he was one of the top scorers, if not the top scorer. I can't quite remember from the Championship last season, in a Blackburn side which were very uninspiring. But Sammy Schmodix, I've put him as vice captain just to get some extra points. Derby to come up for him. That'll be an interesting game. I think for Schmodix, he'll be looking for the goals. I think, just like Huddersfield are with Helik, Blackburn are lucky to still have Schmodix. And although he may go come August, for now I'm going to have him in my team. Hopefully he can get a few goals against Derby. And then from there, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get a good start. We've also got Birmingham City's Sariki Dembele. Whether he'll start against Reading, I'm not too sure. I think it's interesting to watch him during pre-season. He's had a few games where he started. He's had a few games where he's been on the bench. I'm hoping that from Chris Davies playing him in the past few pre-season matches against West Brom and against Walsall, hopefully he'll start on Saturday against Reading. Whether he will, I think he will. That's obviously why I've put him in. But I think Sariki Dembele, in League 1, he can be a gem for us. And certainly, along with him providing goals for Alfie May, I think it could work out brilliantly. Then we've got Ellis Sims from Coventry City. They've got Stoke. So Stoke, they always have this idea of trying to fight for the playoffs, and then it never really works out. They always finish in the lower table, so the lower part of the Championship table. So I think Ellis Sims, this is his time to perform for Coventry. He did it last season. He took Coventry to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and I just hope that he can get a good start to the season, because for Ellis Sims, from watching him when he joined Coventry. He didn't really start off too well, so he struggled. And then once he got a couple goals, he was going along like there was no stopping him. So I think a good start for Ellis Sims, that's very important. A person who will hopefully have a good start is last season's League One top scorer Alfie May, who went from Charlton to Birmingham City. I've obviously put him as captain because I think against Reading he can get a goal or two. With no disrespect to Reading, even though they've had a decent pre-season, I think Birmingham City might just be a bit too much for them. And I think Alfie May, with his form going through pre-season into the actual season, I think he's going to be hungry for goals. Well, I know he'll be hungry for goals. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does for the Blues this season. It should be really interesting. It should be exciting. Hopefully he can be League One's top scorer again. And hopefully he can lead Birmingham back to the Championship. And then along with this EFL fantasy football, you also get to pick 2 teams. I'm not too sure what that's based around, but I've picked Leeds United and Birmingham City. Both sides that I think can win at the weekend and should really win. Leeds against Portsmouth. Portsmouth obviously newly promoted. Portsmouth will put up a fight, don't get me wrong, but I do think that Leeds, with their squad, their capabilities, their manager, Daniel Farker, he'll get Leeds playing some good football. And hopefully, I don't really know what the club's part means, whether you get any points off it if you do win. I'm sure you probably do, but hopefully Leeds can win just for that, and also for the likes of Ampadu and Messier to get a few more points. Hopefully they can keep the clean sheet there. And then obviously I've gone for my side, Birmingham. I think you've got to. For a side like Birmingham, who have made the signings which they've had, they've got to go straight back up, haven't they? If they don't go back up, then what's going on? Like, honestly, I've never felt so positive about a season. And knowing Birmingham City, they'll probably mess it up somehow, but hopefully they don't. I've put them as the other team alongside Leeds United, and hopefully we can pick up a few more points. So there we go, that is my team for the season ahead for the EFL Championship and League One season. I could have put in League 2 players, but I don't know enough about it, so I decided to leave that out. But make sure you go ahead and join my league. I'll put a link in the description, or the league code for you to join, so make sure you sign up and join my league. Hopefully we can get as competitive as possible. Hopefully I can win. I'm sure I won't. If I do lose, I'll just say that I was letting you all have a chance or something like that. To be fair, I probably will lose, so I'll get that excuse ready. But thank you very much for watching, and keep right on everyone.